Everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to do a complete walkthrough of my A6 rings planner. So let's check it out. First up, because I know people will ask, this is a Vanderspec in the Janet Leather Brown, and I believe Janet Leather Brown stitching. I did do a chunky clasp, and that was the only customization I did to it. I didn't add a back pocket or change the pocket configuration or anything like that. I think this size comes maybe 25 millimeter rings, might even be 20, but it's stuffed. I do love a chunky ring planner. In here, in these card pockets, I don't do anything crazy. I just have these task cards. Really, I just wanted something to fill these pockets with. I don't like some of them. They're not really my thing, but you can't see what's written on them, so it's just kind of a filler. I have a picture of my daughter and my dog who passed away last year, a little card from Queen City Design with a discount code for the next purchase, and a tag here from my friend Marissa at Kane's Mom Plans that she hand letters, so that came with my last order. In this pocket, I keep stamps, Band-Aids, and cash. And I love it because I always forget that I have cash in here. So when I do come across it, I'm like, yay, I have cash in here. I have a couple of tip-in cards from Planner Perfect, and then a card from Paper Minty Studio, again with another discount code that I always forget to put in. In these back pockets, I have a journaling card from Kane's Mom Plans, and behind that I have some stickers from my friend Renee and some Iron Man stickers from my daughter's pediatrician that she gets at the end of a visit. And then just random things in here, little notes my daughter's written me, notes I've written to myself, pictures, they're kind of stuffed in the back there. Let's get to the meat of it. So this is a acetate from Queen City Design with my name on it. My dividers, these, the white ones that have writing on them, are from Queen City Design also, and I have inbox, lists, monthly, weekly, and finance, and my daughter. The clear ones are from Cloth and Paper. These are, I don't know if they're their glass ones or if they're the ones they had before that. I have labels on a couple of them, but I pretty much know which section that is, so I can flip right to it, which is super convenient. So my inbox. My inbox is used for anything that comes to mind that I don't want to take the time out or even think about where to put it at the moment, and I just write things down. Here's sticky notes here. A certain Canva font I like, I'll write down. I can reference to that. I keep sticky notes on here. And then here's kind of like to-do type things or reminders. Podcasts to listen to, random notes like MRI approval. Here's some freebies. My friend Danny on Instagram, she had these written down, and I'm pretty sure it was her, and I wanted to make sure I wrote them down because these shops are so generous with the freebies that they offer to people. These inbox inserts are from May Paper Co., and that was a collab she did with Rana Plans. It was a mama bundle, and so those are stuck right in the front. That's a to-do list that I don't need anymore. And these are from Simple and Trendy Co., I believe. I just use whatever's handy. Here's quick notes papers, and in here I have some of these notes papers a friend sent to me with what my daughter needs for summertime. My to-buy list, that's just ongoing, and when this fills up I'll throw it out, but I just have that written on this tab and stuck right here so I can easily get to it. These are SMPLANS. They're actually a freebie in her Facebook group. Let's see, I have a sticky note here with planner stuff I was looking at getting. These are notes inserts from SMPLANS. I do have a discount code I'll leave in my description box too. I love the simplicity of these. Give me a good piece of lined paper and I'm good to go. So I have a few in there. The next section is my list section. I love a good list. I really love lists. This vellum is from Queen City Design. Has this rose gold foil. This is just a postcard from a chic sparrow order, and I love everything about this. The red hair, the green bag, the green trees. It just looks so cozy. So I stuck that in here. Now, let me walk you through the lists that I have. Projects. So anything, I followed the getting things done method. So a project is anything that takes longer than 2 minutes. Things like change all of my passwords, record church holidays, our kitchen renovation takes a lot longer than 2 minutes. Things like that will go in here and I cross them off as they get done. Next, after a project would be your next actions. So when it comes to kitchen renovation, right? Well, some of the next things I need to do, I need to buy toe kick to put under the cabinets. I needed to buy 2x4s, which I got. My daughter's communion is another project, so I needed to order her cake, communion invitations, list out supplies for the party, a menu for the party, things like that. That goes on next actions. Then you have waiting on, which I did. I must have gotten rid of it. I must not be waiting on much. I had a sticky note here. I didn't want to take up paper with that because waiting on are things for me like an order or somebody to return an email, kind of stuff like that. So I just put it on sticky notes. Actually, here's the paper for it. I put it on sticky notes and then I cross it out and I clean it out every week. I have my books to read. I'm actually doing better so far this year than I was last year. So a lot of these have been on here for a long time, but I'm getting through them. So I'm excited about that one. Marvel movies in chronological order. Harry Potter movies in order. My skincare, it changed and it may change again, who knows. So I didn't write it down yet. I did have an insert in here that had it all written out, but because I changed it and I may change again, I don't want to write it out just yet. And these floral pages are from SMPLANS as well. TV shows, this is a freebie from SMPLANS, and I just do it by the network that they're on. Podcasts, and I have categories of homeschool, personal development, kids, and fun. Random sticky note of lunch ideas. The next few inserts, quite a few inserts, are from SMPLANS as well. This is her new home maintenance, home management bundle. She has these vehicle maintenance inserts, which I've always had one in my planners, just so I can remember when I last did something. A lot of the things me or my husband do on my car, so like the in-cabin air filter, I put that in and I just have to remember when I did it. Here's a quick favorite meal list. I think this is cloth and paper. Yeah, cloth and paper. SMPLANS shopping list. And I just highlight the things that we get. Front and back here. Random thing with my favorite pens. This is a lifesaver. This Peanuts Planner Co. insert checklist. Because who here has purchased Peanuts Planner Co. inserts multiple times because you forget the number of them? Yeah, I've done that. So now you can circle or highlight which ones you have. A list of my friends' Instagram handles because I forget. If it's not their name, I will completely forget. This is a dashboard from Foxy Fix. I don't think they're open anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. So sometimes you can find them on the buy, sell, trade, or ask around if people have them. Here's my cleaning section. And this is, I refer to this as like when did I last? I've kept one of these for years in my planner. It's simple things. Wash and vacuum my car. Things I like to do on a monthly or quarterly basis. Change the Brita filter, change the Keurig filter, check the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. kitchen cabinets, file folders, which I just did that, so I'm going to check that off. You know, deep clean the lint trap for the dryer, deep cleaning the dishwasher, things like that. Cleaning the vacuum filter. Now we have this. These are from Simple and Trendy Co. I want to be good at keeping track of this kind of stuff. Is it necessary? No, not at all. Is it fun and is it enjoyable to look at a full tracker at the end of the month? Yes, but I'm not good at it. It's like the 18th of the month and I just kind of fell off keeping track of it. But you would have your daily tasks, weekly tasks, and monthly tasks on here. This is a good reminder for me. Like I want to deep clean my oven this month and clean my light fixtures. Did wash my living room blankets, so that's good. And I have a couple in here, which we probably don't even need to have that much because you can see how well I use that. These are kind of zones in my house, even though I don't zone clean. It's just a reminder when I'm doing a deep clean to do those things. And I have it broken down. My Sunday reset list. I love a fresh start on Monday. I hate carrying things over from the weekend. Even it could be simple things. Changing my dish sponge. I still use those baby bottle brushes to clean our tumblers and things like that. So I changed that. I changed my razor out. Finish any laundry up. Chopped veggies. Here's the home management section that I was talking about for SMPLANS. The way that she has it, you can do it where it's a grayscale or pink. There's blank, and then there's ones that say the actual company. So see, it says electric up here, gas. There is internet, car insurance, television, home insurance, heating and or might be like air conditioning. So you have it pre-filled in the sense of what company or what category, and then you can fill in the company name, account number, phone number, user ID, and password. That home maintenance is great. That's another when did I last or when did I get it done. So you can put the date, say you have your AC service, your boiler, different things like that. You could put down what it was and then how much it costs. A couple of those. Next section is my planning review kind of thing, I guess you can say. Here's a blank notes page where I was doing my weekly review, and I refer to this from Brandy Michelle Plans, which essentially follows the getting things done method. So it just breaks it down by steps, and then you have your monthly review, and this is blank for your daily priorities and weekly tasks. There's an old weekly review we can get rid of. This is from Vienna Ortiz Plans. I believe it was a freebie she had. I could be wrong, but it is from Vienna. And this is also from Vienna. This is a trigger list. So when you are going through making lists or trying to remember things, you know, there's the waiting for, what are you waiting on? Any vacations coming up? What are you remodeling? This just kind of triggers everything, hence trigger list. Brain dump organization. I am not that organized to organize my brain dump, but it's here in case I decide to be organized. List to make. So those are all from Vienna. This was a freebie from EO Edits, where it just has you look at month, week, and day, things to do in your planner. More from Vienna. So when you're reorganizing and setting up your planner, and then you can have it in different categories. If you're kind of in a rut and you're like, I need this to work for me, but something's not working, you can come to here and kind of categorize everything. Get it all out. Another divider. And my self-care section. That's quite a bit in here. These are self-care ideas from Vienna Ortiz, front and back. This is a checklist from Vienna. Sometimes when I do use this, I'll put a transparent sticky note over here and then I can check them off so that I don't have to keep printing this particular page out. A little affirmation in here, self-care routine, morning, daily, and evening. And then I wrote down what I want my AM and PM routines to be. SMPLANS lined paper here where I just have some affirming type things. This I think I saw on Danny's Instagram as well. Bible verses for stress. So I wrote those out. Things to do when I'm alone, which is very rare, and better habits for when I'm stressed. Self-compassion, emotional ER plan, my core values, and blank affirmations from SMPLANS as well. I have a health log. So I keep track if I have any kind of symptoms of anything, an upset stomach, headache, anything like that goes in there for me, my husband, and my cat. And then my fitness trackers are from Peanuts Planner Co. I love this space in here so I can write down which program it was and what I did. And they fold out. Who doesn't love a good fold out? And I have the whole year in here. Acetate from like Michael's or something. And then my monthly calendar that I do everything off of. So in here I just have some sticky notes, some pictures, the holidays for the year from So Much Crafting, a yearly overview from Peanuts Planner Co. This is where I just track my cycle. I also have an app I do it in, but I just like to quickly, if I'm at a doctor's office or something and they ask, I can just refer to this. This is from Peanuts Planner Co. too. I think it always comes in her yearly bundle. And this is where I keep track of birthdays and anniversaries, important dates like that, so I can remember to send a card or at least a phone call or text. And then my monthlies are a custom. Let me kind of show like a blank month, maybe. These are custom from SMPLANS. Custom in the sense of I like a Sunday start for my monthly. I don't know why. I've always been like that. So I just had her take what she already had for this and just custom so it has a Sunday start. But I absolutely love the font for the days of the week. So I have the whole year in here because that's how I forward plan different dates and events. These are month-on-one page from SMPLANS, and I'm using these for my 31 business so I can schedule parties or different training events. They can all go in here. I don't need more than that. And then my weekly section. So my weekly starts out every month where I'll have my medicine log, my tracker, as you can tell. There I go again, not being that good with it. And then just recently did I add the monthly plan from SMPLANS, where I want to keep track of kind of, I guess you could say, goals for that particular month. So you break it down from monthly, weekly, daily. This is exactly like, what are they called? Power sheets from Cultivate What Matters. So it's like a mini version and you can just have it right in your planner. Again, you can see how good I am at remembering to check things off. And then we come to my weekly. My weekly is also from SMPLANS. It's the Hobonichi Week style, which I'll try to stray from and then it doesn't work. So I always come back to it. And it's just a simple layout where I can write down the appointments or things going on. And then opposite of that, I can write down, I just wanted to show you this one's fine. What I need to do, if I have to make a lot of phone calls that week, I can do that, and meals for the week. And I just have a few, it goes to the end of April, and a couple weeks in May, and another monthly plan for next month. Another dashboard, and into my dailies. I love switching up my dailies, but I've been using these for a few months now. These are Marcia Bermucci, and what I love about the most is the artwork on here and the just little pops of color. It's not too flooded, it's not too saturated. And on here it's nice because you have the day is bigger, and then you have the month here, and it highlights which day of the week you're on. The 22nd is on Thursday, and you have the month here, and that's circled too. And then you have a timeline here. For this size, the A6, it goes from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. I also have it in personal wide, and I don't know if it's an 8 a.m. start as well, but it goes until 9 p.m. I mean, obviously you've got more real estate to put that on there. And I just keep, my daily pages are just things I need to do that day. And they're either crossed off if they're completed, or they are migrated to the next day. And some things go to the next and to the next and to the next. But that's how I use them. Just quick things that I need to do. And this comes with the full year. And it's nice, you have this blank page, it says to do for the month. And then you go into your dailies. And then the end has a blank grid as well. Finance, we're gonna skip over. I can show you some of what I have in here. I keep track of my monthly bills. This is a great view for me in my planner where you can write the date, the bill, the amount, and then when it's paid. But I also have a separate notebook with a calendar view that I use that on. I do that, all of my budgeting in that notebook. These are Peanuts Planner Co. And then I have, let me see if I have a blank one in here. Well, I can show you the back. These are Simple and Trendy Co., I believe. I think. And these are orders. So you can put the date, where you ordered it from, the amount, and then it has these little keys here. So the first box is shipped, and then received, returned, or refunded. This comes in handy because I'll forget about certain things that I ordered. Did I receive it? Did I have to return it? So I've been really good at keeping track of that. These are from Infinite Lotus. They're expense inserts that I haven't used yet, that I don't, do I have these slitted? No, and I'm not popping it open right now. I don't use, I only have 2 in here, but I don't need them. These are SMPLANS savings tracker. So if you're saving up for something specific, you can put what it is that you are saving up for. And then right here, so you're saving for the date you want to save it by and the goal amount. And you can fill all of that in each time you make a deposit or a withdrawal from it, and the balance and the amount you have left to go. Passwords insert from SMPLANS as well. So that's all in my little finance section. And then my daughter's section. And in here, this is a list. She loves the Wings of Fire books. I think she's read almost all these now. She's on like the 9th or 10th book. So we just kind of check off when she gets or reads one. And this is the Mama bundle that I was saying from May Paper Co. and Rana Plans. And in here, let's see. Well, see, there's a lot of sensitive information. It has a spot for you to put their doctor's name and contact information. Here's a good one. Gift ideas. I hear multiple times a day of things she wants, or, oh, this was cool, or that was cool, and I forget to write it down. But I do have that there. Birthday ideas, friends list and their contact info, contacts list. So it has teacher, coach, babysitter. None of that applies to us. So I can just I'll rip that out. A medicine log. So if they have to take a medicine, you can keep track of that. Daily schedule. Yeah, that doesn't work for us. No schedule does, it seems like. Here's a yearly overview and medical information and a little notes paper. And that's it. This folder I think is from Cloth and Paper. and I just have some checklist notes in here that I don't want to use because I just think they're so cute. My friend Renee sent them to me, and the company is no longer around, so I couldn't find them if I used them, but they just look cute, so I stick them in there. And a page lifter from Foxy Fix. So this is very similar. I mean, any of my ring planners, I have the same system, and that's why I can go between sizes whenever I want and all of that stuff. I have the same system in every planner. Maybe I'll change up my insert sometimes, but overall it stays the same, you guys. And like I said, this is chunked out. It's pretty full. But I love this thing. I love the portability of this size. It's just perfect, and I love the way it feels in my hand. As you can tell, I'm not gentle. I don't baby my planners. This one is special though. This Janet leather is very sensitive. So if I didn't dry my hands all the way, like you can tell here, I had water left in my hands and I grabbed it with my thumb, and it leaves a mark. These marks are from the first day I got it in the mail, but it's kind of fun. You can tell the character of it. I love the way it's aging. There you have it. There's a setup of my A6 rings. If you have any questions or any suggestions on anything whatsoever about this planner, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll leave everything that I can link in the description box, and I'll see you next time. Bye.